starting work in 2023. Again, Maggie Creek is shown here. This was also affected by sedimentation in 2020, with reports indicating deposits up to 2.5 inches deep. For the harm that MVP caused to Maggie Creek and the adjoining Blackwater Creek, Mountain Valley Pipeline was fined $31,500 by the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality in May 2024. The number of offenses was 13, at least. Next slide, please. River pollution from fertilizer can also have negative effects on mussels. Here we can see fertilizer that was spilled by the Mountain Valley Pipeline and was cited, requiring them to clean it up. Excess fertilizer can cause eutrophication, or the over-enrichment of a water body with nutrients. This can result in an increase in microorganisms in the river, which then reduces the oxygen available for other species, including mussels and fish. Additionally, when fertilizer enters a water body, it can cause an increase in ammonia, which is shown to be toxic to mussels, especially the younger juvenile mussels. Next slide, please. We also had documented trash left behind by pipeline workers. Next slide. And as you see here to the left of this pipe, this is pipe overspray that was left when they sprayed pipes with a currently unknown substance to help prolong pipe life, I guess. But it's difficult to determine how these can affect river fauna because we're not quite sure of the composition. We don't quite know what spray was used. But it still represents a general disregard for the habitats and could have long-term effects on mussels. All right, next slide, please. So just a reminder, mussels are very important for fish and wildlife and keeping a healthy river system, and they're very susceptible to sediments in water contamination, and temperature changes. And because they are such long-lived species with delayed maturity and they can't move very quickly, we may not know the full effects of the pipeline for years. So what I ask the judges is to hold Mountain Valley Pipeline and all politicians who champion this project accountable for the destruction they have caused. A $31,000 fine for a project that's worth billions of dollars for destroying the stream a second time is ridiculous. Restitution should be meaningful, and it should be enough to hopefully help mitigate some of the damage that they have caused. Further, I encourage the opposition to pipelines, like the Southgate expansion project that Crystal talked about, and the Southeast Supply expansion project pipeline. It is going to be years before we even know the extent of damage that we have caused to rivers and the environment from the Mountain Valley Pipeline. We should not be moving forward with new pipeline projects. And to wrap this up, I do want to mention that in North America, there are 300 species of freshwater mussels, and 70% of them are currently considered to be threatened, endangered, already extinct, or we have special concerns regarding them. At what point, when is enough enough?